Well, you can tell by my surroundings, I am back home after a very long trip from London all the way to Siem Reap. And I'm going to give you a little bit of advice for those people who are traveling from Asia to Europe or the other way round. Try to do it in a more direct way, and I sort of did it in a very indirect way because of the price, etc. But if you can book in advance, you possibly can get the same deal but a better, more direct way. So it was a very long trip. So if I have to go back to the UK maybe in a couple of years time or whatever, then I will do I'll probably do Singapore Air, because then I can do Singapore direct to London instead of a stop off in Bahrain. Yesterday I got home and basically I slept for about 16 hours. I was so exhausted. Maybe it's my age, maybe it's unhealthy, but I want to tell you about Bangkok airport transfer. The word awful doesn't even come into it. So yesterday I arrived in Bangkok around about 1 o'clock in the morning, and my next flight was at 7:45 a.m. Now my baggage said it was going to be checked all the way through to here, Siem Reap in Cambodia, but I had to pick up a boarding pass. So I went through the transfer desk and everything was fine. And then I said, where can I pick up the ticket? And they said, go to transfer desk number 4, which I did. Now, Bangkok airport is huge. From one end to the other, it's 1 kilometer. So with a very heavy carry-on, I walked 1 kilometer all the way to transfer desk number 4, and it was closed. Great, fantastic. Then I went to information there, and I did ask, where can I get my ticket? And she said, go to transfer desk number 2, basically where I originally started from. Great. So I managed to get a trolley, and I had a McDonald's hamburger along the way because I was so hungry and needed some water with that as well. Actually, I had a very large Coca-Cola. Remember, this is really early in the morning. So I got to transfer desk number 2. No one was there. So I went to another information desk and said, you need to go to transfer desk number 1. It opens at 5 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. It opens at 5 o'clock in the morning. And with that, she even gave me the desk number. Fantastic. So I went there and I tried to find this desk number, which didn't actually exist at all, and didn't see any signs for my airline. So I went to another information desk, and she was like this angel in this nightmare. And she told me, basically, you have to go through immigration, and then you can pick up go through immigration, go through security, then recheck in again. And she actually was this angel. In fact, she helped me go through immigration via fast track. Then she said, let me go and check about your baggage. So we went to the baggage terminal, or the desk there, and asking, and they said, it's in transfer. So I said, that's great. Is that going to be transferred to Siem Reap? And they said, no. Great, even though I had the baggage check. So after half an hour, I picked up my baggage again, and then went through to the level 4 where you had to recheck in with all my baggage. After that, it was actually okay. But it was just Bangkok airport that 3 different information desks told me 3 different things, and there's only one that I actually believed, and she was so helpful. So whatever your name is, I know you do subscribe to the channel, thank you so much, and perhaps you could train the other information desks more, because you went the extra mile. Even on your time off, you actually helped me for an hour and a half getting through the whole security. Otherwise, my baggage, which was actually broken by Gulf Air or whoever broke it, I picked it up, managed to get it wrapped, managed to get through, check in, go through security again, and then managed to get a cappuccino and waited for my airplane. and eventually arrived here around about 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and just did a bit of shopping, had a long sleep, and I just wanted to share this with you. So for those people who are traveling through different time zones from long haul distances, do search for a good ticket, and if there are any long layovers, then double check. Baggage things, make sure that if you're doing different airlines, they do work together. Now, obviously with my Thai Smile and with Gulf Air, they don't work together, even though in London Heathrow Terminal 4 they said they did, and I had the baggage check. I don't know the whole reason why. So find a code sharing airport, and find a code sharing airline, and make sure they are code sharing 100%, and then go through the whole process. Or if you can get direct, so from here, Siam Rip, my possible choices, if I again went through Bangkok, it would be Bangkok Airways, which do code share with a lot, or it would be you do it individually. So let's say I could go to Malaysia, for example, and then I could have a couple of days in Malaysia, then I could recheck in on a different airline. So you'd have two separate tickets. Or the other one would be actually flying direct to Singapore with Singapore Airlines. They do come here, and then because it's the same airline, I do Singapore, London. It was an awful experience. Even at my young, tender age of 55, I wouldn't want anyone to go through the whole experience. My legs were hurting, my body was hurting. It was just, I was just so happy to actually arrive here, and there was my baggage, even though damaged, and I took the transportation back home, and then, whew. So again, I would like to say a big thank you to the angel in Bangkok Airways, in Bangkok Airport, who helped me in her own time to check out everything, and this now is why I am safe and sound. A angel in the mist. Was this mum looking down at me? I don't know, whatever, but it was just so, she didn't have to do this, and she just went the extra marathon, the extra mile, and wow. And compared to the other airport information girls, they were awful, terrible, didn't really care, didn't provide the correct information. So do be careful with these information clerks. They just seem to be like customer service that just want you to get out of the way, give you the information. And when airports are as big as Bangkok Airport, then they know that you're not going to come again, and just a horrendous experience. So thank you so much to all who took care of me over the last 9 days of my trip to the United Kingdom, and a valuable experience learned on travel. Even though I've been traveling for 20 years, I was so happy that I was lucky enough to go business class related to this, because if I did it economy, it would have been just a nightmare multiplied by 6. I'm going to leave it there for now. God bless to all. Thank you so much. And possibly a little bit later, I'll make another video going back to all the exciting things which are happening in China. Bye-bye for now. Peace. Thank you.